Okay, YouTube, this is the third stupid time I had to redo this video. This is TzuNamii. How you pronounce his name? He's a good YouTuber. He talks about like animation. He'll talk about the history of a show, facts about the show. He'll have his What Happened to series. Like he had his What Happened to JetX, What Happened to Clarence series, all that stuff. So yeah, this is a reaction to his video. Clarence goes Doom mode. I had messed up with my B6s and I did this live reaction and the audio only had my audio that I spoke into the headset, not the video I'm reacting to's audio. So that's why my phone was all the way up. I was laughing, I had good reaction and everything. The video was messed up. Perfect, laughter and faces for a reaction. I hate that. But this time I was still left. I'll try to do my best, guys. I had to do it in a bad because I don't have no lighting equipment or nothing. I'm just trying to grind YouTube. I'll probably try to see what I can do. Work for my parents to try to get equipment for the YouTube, right? Tripods and stuff. Me and my sisters.
Have you seen this man? It's the maniac! Take him away! Take him away!
This is the intro. I don't have that episode on the DVD. I remember this episode before. It's the maniac.
Little Buddy is the 41st episode of season 1. The episode begins with Clarence showing his classmates a commercial of the Little Buddy doll.
So I thought he said, I didn't remember it good, but I thought he said from the first reaction video, I thought he said that this was based off of the My Buddy doll, right? My brother had one. My mom had stores. He had a bike and everything, and she remembered the song "My Buddy and Me." So I wonder if this is a reference of a reference, a parody of a parody. Like he's talking about Chucky, the good guy. So I wonder if this My Buddy was a reference to was this a parody? Was Chucky parodying the real My Buddy doll, and this is parodying Chucky, right?
A toy in the Clarence universe that seems to be a parody of the Good Guy toy line from the horror movie Chucky. Later on at the school playground, Clarence introduces Little Buddy to all the kids around him.
Like we went to the mall.
Hey, did you guys meet my little buddy yet? His name is Little Buddy. Do you want to pet his hair?
That's okay.
Okay, but it's really
She's
soft.
looking like, what the
I gotta go. Swing.
Hey, Timo, feel my baby. He's kicking in my tummy.
I gotta
Come on,
fix
Timo.
mine.
Look, dance with him. Look, dance with Little Buddy. Come on.
Like I said, the first one of the video, he needs to put a bag on that.
When Clarence tries to get Reed to play with Little Buddy, Reed starts to back away and ends up falling into the sandbox.
But seriously, we've all seen this thing. What the H was that? This is one of them scary episodes of a non-horror series. And I was laughing. I'm like, he looks terrifying.
Hold his hand. Come on. Look, we're married.
Like he got mauled by like a raccoon. He got him out the trash. Like Jesus, like think of somebody who tried to throw that doll to save their kid who's being mauled by like a wolves and they can't retreat. Oh my God, that's what he looks like. This little boy is like a fish.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't cut it. I'm giving you time out for 5 minutes.
Now in timeout, he has to sit there and watch his classmates enjoy their recess.
That's nothing. I would run in my grandma's room because I love my grandma, and it was times when she was able to protect me from getting a whooping. That's nothing. I heard stories of that extension cord. That is nothing. He's terrified of the time. He's scarred from a timeout, not being able to have recess. Are you kidding me? That's nothing.
As soon as his punishment is over, the bell rings and everyone heads inside. The kids are now in chemistry, but Clarence doesn't seem like his usual self.
Hey, Clarence.
Are you okay?
Is this about missing recess? It's okay, man. Look, don't care about anything.
His stone face, it's staying that way. Minutes straight, don't know. He probably the whole period of school. Probably the next period. Oh my god. Just hilarious.
Later at night, in Clarence's room, Clarence is still really upset about what happened during recess and throws a tantrum while punching the air. Clarence looks at his Mr. Buddy doll and blames
just like terrifying undertones, like with the shadows. Look, this is his face. The iris is like a different color, like the mutation where like your eyes have a different color, but it's disturbing. He looks like that he would have like part of his brain missing on that right side. Like it would have got, like it fell out. Like he got a brain surgery and they forgot to put the other piece in there. Like what the HL? What were they thinking, Cartoon Network?
for what happened and throws it at the wall, which causes his arm to fall off.
Let me get it ready, guys. Let me get it ready.
Sorry, buddy. This is how to cook it.
Afterwards, Clarence grabs his bite to bend apart.
Oh, and that same reaction. My mouth was open like that. I'm good with natural like this. I'm not trying to brag, but it's just terrifying, so shocking. They put this on Cartoon Network, right?
To bury little buddy.
So at middle school, like at Beacon or something. And this came out.
Jesus
The next day, Clarence is in his mom's car on his way to school with a noticeable change in attitude.
Jesus Christ.
The next day, Clarence is in his...
Tell me about it. Just an intense episode. Like he killed him. That reminds me when I had my sister lifted at a pillow pet and I would punch it and I was bullying my little sister and stuff that. She said, no, you're killing her. Or something like that. It's like when they think you're really hurting like the stuffed animal like a little kid. That's what's crazy about it. Yes, this reminds my sister had a Cabbage Patch and I would hit it and beat it up and everything was on a chair. It was an uncanny, terrifying Cabbage Patch girl doll. It was black and everything. It had creepy, goofy buck teeth and everything. With her mouth open, I guess her eyes, a doll. Uncanny. So that's probably why she's scary.
Mom's car on his way to school with a noticeable change in attitude. His mom tries to break the awkward silence by telling a really cringy dad joke.
Hey, Clarence. Hey, what did the fisherman say to the magician? Pick a card, any card. Pick a card. C-O-D, like the fish, Like the fish.
In the next scene, a montage plays of a grumpy Clarence in his day-to-day life.
How serious he takes it. And it's funny because what I've seen, he's an upbeat character. He's a social butterfly. That's what makes it funny. It's the same face. I guess it's his cheeks. He still got baby fat on his cheeks. Pudgy, like marshmallow cheeks. Fat cheeks like a squirrel when they have nuts in it. That's like, he's cute like that. Like fat baby cheeks. Right, he's drawn like he's gotta be like a vegetable. His weird, I guess his head shape. His forehead is round, his cheeks are round. So it's three shape. That's like funny. And he got such a silly head shape and he's serious.
Now I'm the rejected in school.
So you gonna disrupt the whole lunch period? It's only his friends there. And bang, just go. Why don't he? do something else dry and be destructive like that. Bang on his locker.
This rebel, now they all running around me.
And rip off
I
of
used
the
to be the president,
person.
playground, now I'm doing lousy.
Along with his new attitude, Clarence's appearance also has changed, with him now having a shaved head, dark marks under his eyes, and wearing a black hoodie. While in detention, Dustin compliments Clarence and tells him how cool he became.
Hey, psst. Hey, what happened to you? You got, like, cool. Yeah, I mean it. You're like the new tough guy in school who's, like, totally dead inside. Seriously, when you did that thing with that was top notch. Hey, how'd you like to team up, huh?
Oh my. Right.
Oh, I got it. Silent treatment, huh? Gotta earn his respect first.
So it's like, what is it like gonna be like? He offered him, think of a Kevin 11 situation. Ben was getting praised for doing bad things. I just realized that. It's like the other cartoon duo, like when they first episode they introduced Kevin 11, they were still in video games, they was running amok. That was their little, their little game, and little too. Okay, let's check it out. And we had kids on my bus. They both had gang, and they always used to talk about fighting and everything. Like bad kids, I haven't seen. They would always be together. Like I remember one time in my old high school, it was a table. They would be at the back door in the lunchroom at the windows, and they would talk about BD and whatever or blood or something like that. I always talking about gang. I would overhear them. Bad kids sticking together.
Sick, bro.
Or kids that's misguided, being bad.
Now back at the playground, Clarence is now dressed as Lil Buddy and tries to get Jeff to hold Lil Buddy's broken arm. Mischief is about to blow her whistle, but Clarence tells her if she does,
He looks like a serial killer, like a kid from the shine, whatever you call that when he says "Here comes Johnny," like those little kids, like a kid that's a horror character, like are they were they inspired by Pet Cemetery? Like what was the idea of this and everything? His uncanny stripes, it's just creepy. It reminds me of those stiff characters that's actually creepy. Like the episode of Philip Got Parents, and the Mick was hypnotized them. So they became this stiff, overly clean cut zombies, overly perfect and neat and tidy. That's what it made me think of. That type of aesthetic. Where they so neat and tidy, they creepy. Just like the forehead. Like he looks kinda like a Beatles. But he got like a streak, it's just a weird streak, like maybe like some off the Adams Family would wear, like just creepy. It's like a creepy 70s horror vibe, just like the stripes.
we're making a big mistake. And then this happens.
What is that?
It's like the Dudley Boys from WWE. And they would do this "What's Up" and everything. I know this is from a commercial or something. I don't know why I'm getting these comparisons. So the bully think he hard. I forget his name.
Guess you saved the last pants.
Do it again, I wasn't looking.
I did the same joke on the first version of this video. TzuNamii, I was making a joke about like that violence doesn't solve problems. I was being sarcastic. I messed up. I can't redo the joke. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. So you joking that and saying how violence is it's okay to solve problems when you have a bullet. Only some situations. You just you're savage, man.
What's up? Guess you saved the last pants.
Clarence sits inside the cool-off zone room by himself. Some of the kids watch him.
Innocent kid who plays bubbles. That's probably what else that joker's savage. He made a bubble stand. Patrick Star made a bubble stand in the episode. Like Jesus Christ. Savage.
from outside and wonder what's going to happen to him. Clarence is then taken to the principal's office for a special punishment. When Clarence sits down, it's revealed that Miss Baker is in the principal's chair and that the principal has gone to a conference. Miss Baker talks to Clarence and gives him his little buddy back, which makes Clarence happy. Miss Baker also told Clarence that it wasn't fair that he missed recess, so she allowed.
Right, so he should be worried about. It seemed like he worried more so about like that buddy dog being in worse shape than this before. So it was supposed. I thought it was locked up. I guess because they digged it up. See, she did it up. Well, I didn't even see the episode yet. What the H? It looked worse. It looked like he got like a mohawk. Like Storm got the mohawk, where it's only on the up top, and then everyone else is bald. Those aren't good. They don't line or nothing.
Allowed him to have his own recess with little buddy. Clarence gives Miss Baker a hug and goes outside to play. As Clarence enjoys his recess, the other kids watch from the window, and Sumo says they had the old Clarence back, and the episode ends. This episode received a lot of mixed reviews. Some people didn't like this episode because it felt a little too dark, but personally, this is one of my favorite episodes. Don't get me wrong, I see the criticism. I mean, Clarence basically turned into a school shooter after he received a 15-minute timeout at recess, and then afterwards started causing trouble for the people around him. Well, except Bill.
Dude, you gotta, because this is like animation or anime videos, like that's geared towards little, these cartoons and animes. You do videos of it's geared towards little, it's geared towards little kids. Usually, it's like some of the stuff is Y7, so it's probably like 11, like 13, 14, 15, 18. Like real young people. You do not care. But I still like the videos. I like the jokes, but it's like seriously, it's shocking though. But I feel as though it's a paradox. Once people start getting offended, what's the point of a shocking joke when people are not going to be offended anymore? That's just my thoughts on like people being offended like social justice warriors. Well, if the joke is a set where it was nobody's being shocked, what's the point? It's not a shock value joke anymore. A racist joke. What's the point of a racist joke? I guess it's to be funny. Well, yeah. But anyway, that's just off topic. Here we go.
He fucking deserved it. He wasn't just mad about missing recess.
Like, dude, you're not worried about being monster. That's okay, but come on. We know kids watch this stuff. Kids watch this stuff.
He was also mad about not being able to explain himself over a misunderstanding that had happened. Let's take a look back at the scene where Clarence asked Reed to hold little buddy's hand. If we look at the scene...
So that teacher was a being. Okay? She can listen to the student and give his perspective. What happened? Like, what if they could have go to the student acting bad or fight or bribed him or blackmail him? Like doing the tell a secret. It's like, right. Why you believe he would justify or he should be mad at that aide or that teacher?
Clarence just stood there and Reed just kept backing back until he tripped and hurt himself. Clarence didn't push him or anything. Miss Chu just walked up and...
Just the dark tones, like him being scared. It was like him throwing it, the shadows, just like a dark undertones in the episode. It's a gothic episode. It's an edgy episode. It's good though. I wonder why would they do it. It just shocked me. Like I don't remember the show taking this direction, but it was good. This is the first time I guess they do it. I don't remember another time. I haven't watched enough, but I like it.
Soon that Clarence just injured a classmate. Instead of finding out what actually happened, she just punishes Clarence. And Clarence, being the good kid that he is, just starts
Oh my god, look how terrifying he is in the sandbox. He's literally cowering over Clarence.
apologizing. Clarence even served more time than he was supposed to, but he couldn't say anything because he wasn't allowed to talk. Miss Chu even blamed him for not telling her that his punishment time has passed, even though she has a fucking watch. Woman moment. This episode is a really good deconstruction.
Okay. A metaphor for being high. So you better be. He looks stoned. You know how they say laughter is infectious? What is the imagery? It makes me laugh. It's just how it's just great design. Infectious for its infectious laughter. But yeah, what was I gonna say? So right, the system again, like you pointed out, is broken. How he can't even explain himself. He has to be quiet. They couldn't let him explain himself and did not believe his alibi, and then he did his punishment. Seriously. She was a B word teacher. What's her name?
Clarence's cheerful and optimistic personality by having him turn into a dark and cynical person when he sees how unfair the world can be. And sometimes it isn't always sunshine and rainbows. This episode also does a great job at showing how small things adults do or say can affect a child's behavior. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe. And tell me, did you like this episode or did you find it too disturbing? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm TzuNamii, thanks for watching.
This is a punishment, mister! A punishment! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Dude, I'm gonna have to bleep out all of that. So yeah, guys. So subscribe. I got a Odyssey, a YouTube, a Vimeo, wherever I put my videos or whatever. So thanks for watching. I gotta make sure and edit out the swearing and stuff. So stay tuned for my channel. I do whatever. Expose videos, all I'll try. If it was a top 10 list, I would do it. Whatever. If it was a let's play, anything on my channel, right? Anything. I've done like a blog video, my prom. I've done all of that. I done my Secret Side expose, like exposing cosmetic videos. I done that stuff before. So yeah, check out my other videos wherever I can remember. Yeah. Yeah. Check out my channel. I'll tell you. Bye.